challenging you today to be more compassionate. But the first question, of course, is why do we even have to be compassionate at all? Because when you are not compassionate, you are carrying around this whole bucket of negative emotions that poison and infect you and the world around you. And above all, it prevents you from loving other people because you've got too much anger and hatred and resentment. And it prevents people from loving you back because of the same reason.
And just to lay it out, being compassionate, you mean having an understanding of the other person.
Well, that's how you get to compassion. But compassion really is, I sense your pain and I want to remove it. Empathy and sympathy is simply, oh, I know you have pain.
Okay.
But compassion is, I want to get rid of that pain.
Okay.
If I'm angry at someone, how do I actually get to the place where I actually want to make you feel better? And yes, that comes through understanding. And earlier I talked about the example of your parents. Most of us are really angry at our parents.
Right.
And if we can get to the point of understanding what they experienced, the pain they experienced, then it's easy to become compassionate.
I do have an example of this, and I talked about this in another show about my dad, who I love so dearly, but it wasn't until I realized that he was in a war in Vietnam, and he had a lot of issues coming home from the war, and he acted those issues out. That behavior caused pain for me.
So by
and
being compassionate, you can understand.
Right.
So if you went even further back, you'll find that there was other trauma that he experienced, other pain that he experienced as a child that might have contributed to who he is today. And if you could imagine him as that child and try and work out what did he really experience.
Exactly.
Then when you see him no longer as this ogre, this big adult, you see him as a helpless little child, then you can have compassion and want to ease the pain of that little child.
So that's the challenge for today for you guys at home. To find that person and try to put yourself in their shoes and their experiences when they were young.
Understand them.
And understand it.